Welcome back to North Side of that London, and today's headline reads: Club Brugge rejected Arsenal offer for Emmanuel Dennis. Now, this is a player that I've bought on FIFA career mode, so you know what I mean. I know a little bit about this player. He's very tricky, he's fast. His stats on FIFA career mode are fast, and this is probably the first player that we've been linked to that I've actually, you know what I mean, feel like I know a bit about. Now, he's a good player. He's from Club Brugge. He's on loan at the moment at FC Cologne. But at the end of the day, why has our bid been rejected? This is what I mean about going in with proper money. It says here that Arsenal had 18 million euros offer for the Nigerian international turned down by the Club Brugge, and was sent away on loan in January on loan. The 23-year-old has continued to be tracked by Gunners this season, and a new bid could be made this season at the end of the season. Well, we better go in for him, because I'll tell you this now, yeah? Lacazette ain't good enough. Let's just be real, yeah? He is a striker. He's not clinical enough, not fast enough. I don't have nothing really against Lacazette. I just don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's good enough for the Premier League. I think he may strive again back in France or in another league that's not as physical, maybe not as fast paced. He's not the type of, I'm gonna be real. When I get FIFA career mode, he's on the transfer. He's on the transfer list. I'm not even playing. That's a brincade. Banco, at least minimum. He's gonna be on the bench, banco, because he's not starting. And this Emmanuel Dennis, he's at a good age, 23 years old. As I said, I have played with him on FIFA career mode. Doesn't mean that, doesn't mean anything, because people's stats can change from year to year. But in my opinion, I have seen him also, on YouTube. Not going to lie, I don't watch Club Brugge like that. But I think he's a young player that has a lot of ability. And what's the harm, Go in for him. What do they want? 25, 26 probably. And Arsenal, as always, undercutting whatever anybody wants. Coming in with lower bids, Obviously, you got to negotiate. But our negotiation skills hasn't really worked now, has it? Hasn't really worked, So that's what I'm saying. I mean, we're linked to him, and it says we may go back in for him. I mean, if we release Lacazette, well, we could get what? If we, sold Lacazette 30, 40 mil max for Lacazette, that would pay for this guy and a potential punt on a £9 million, a £10 million midfielder from somewhere that we could also get and see if he becomes a star. Well, obviously, someone that we scout. So these are the type of moves I want to see Arsenal doing, Lacazette, his contract's coming to an end. So we are going to need another number 2 for Aubameyang. And obviously, this great club and their trust the process, looks like we're going to lose Balogun. And we're only going to have Nketiah. And now Nketiah is inconsistent as hell. So, at least sell Lacazette to raise funds. And then there's no excuses about, we don't have money and Lacazette, we could easily get this player in by selling Lacazette and using that money. So that's what I want to see. That's the type of strategy I want to see from Arsenal. And until I see that, I ain't going to be happy, innit? I'm not going to be happy. Emmanuel Dennis, is he going to come to Arsenal? Are we going to bid for him again? We'll see. But without further ado, vamos nessa.